Hi, I'm Jack with Slide-Lok. I'm here today with Bill to show you just how easy Slide-Lok's garage storage cabinets are to assemble. Today we're going to show you in detail how to assemble a basic Slide-Lok cabinet.
Once you've learned how to assemble a base cabinet, you'll have all the skills you need to assemble any cabinet in the Slide-Lok product line. Later, we'll give you a quick overview of how to assemble some of those products, like storage pantries, a cabinet from our stackable line, and then we'll show you how easy it is to assemble a cabinet with drawers.
Let's start with the tools. What are we going to need to assemble Slide-Lok cabinets?
Sure, any Slide-Lok cabinet can be assembled with nothing more than a Phillips head screwdriver and a bottle of Carpenter's wood glue.
You could assemble Slide-Lok cabinets without glue. Glue makes the assembly permanent, but what's so great about Slide-Lok cabinets is their ability to be removed from the walls at any time and reinstalled in a new configuration. Or if you move, you can take them with you to your new home. Bill, what makes Slide-Lok cabinets so easy to assemble?
It's so simple. What makes Slide-Lok so durable and easy to assemble is our patented dovetail assembly process. In fact, the entire Slide-Lok product line is based on this simple pre-cut dovetail joint. Simply slide part A, or the male part of the joint, into part B, the female side. Now, you don't want to force the parts. The dovetail joints are designed to line up and slide together with ease. If they don't slide together easily, something is misaligned. Go back and make sure you have the parts lined up correctly and try again.
Here we have a basic Slide-Lok cabinet. What's our first step?
After you open the cabinet's box, you want to check the box's contents against the parts list. Remove all of the wood parts except for the cabinet front. Leave that face down in the box. Assembling the cabinet face down in the box protects the front surface from being scratched. Remove the packing material and dispose of it safely. Then set aside the small parts box. Jack, would you check the parts against the parts list?
Yeah, it's always a good idea to take out all the parts that you'll be using. Every cabinet contains the same basic assembly parts.
If this is the first time you're assembling a cabinet, we recommend that you don't use wood glue until you've assembled the cabinet dry to make sure you're familiar with the assembly and that everything fits correctly. We're going to use wood glue here for this demonstration so you can see where it should go in your final assembly.
You don't want to use too much glue. Just a thin 1/16 inch bead is more than enough. More will just make a mess.
Okay, after you've made sure you have all of the parts on the parts list, find the top and bottom shelves. Making sure that the leg holes are closest to the face frame of the cabinet, line up the dovetail joints and slide the shelf into place. Now slide on only one side of the cabinet.
Next comes the nailers. Don't get ahead of yourself and try to slide the second side on yet. You won't be able to get these nailers on.
Right. The nailers slide into the backs and the top and bottom shelves. Nailers are the parts you'll use to secure the cabinet to the wall. Now you can slide the second cabinet side into place. Find your black corner blocks and 8 1/2-inch silver screws. Corner blocks will secure the cabinet front to its sides. Holding the face frame tight against the side, screw the blocks in at the midpoint.
It's best if you screw the corner blocks onto the side of the cabinet first, then screw the corner block into the back of the face frame. Also, you'll notice there are no pre-drilled holes for mounting the corner blocks. Don't worry, the screws are self-tapping if you apply a small amount of pressure. Using an 18-gauge brad nailer instead of the provided black corner blocks will let you install your cabinet sooner since you won't have to wait for the glue to dry. Make sure the seam between the cabinet face frame and the cabinet side are pulled tightly together before shooting your first 1-inch brad nail. Drive your first nail into place 1 inch from the top of the cabinet. Then put a nail in every 12 inches along the side you're working on until you reach the bottom. The last nail should go in about 1 inch from the bottom of the cabinet. Remember, make sure the nail goes straight through the side into the face frame. If you shoot the nail in at an angle, it will break through the front of the face frame.
Now turn the cabinet over onto its back. Find the leg parts. This is the leg and this is the dowel head. Slide the dowel head over the leg. Insert the leg dowel into the leg hole.
You will need to gently tap the leg into the pre-drilled hole in the bottom of the shelf.
Using 4 1/2-inch silver screws, secure the leg into place. Do this for each leg.
Now is a good time to stop and wait for the wood glue to dry.
This is the point where you would mount the cabinet to its place on a wall. We cover that in our installation video. So for assembly demonstration purposes, we'll move on to the door assembly. Lift the door into place and set the door hinge against the cabinet frame. You'll use 1 1/2-inch Phillips screws to mount the doors to the cabinet frame.
Be careful not to over tighten these screws. You could strip out the face frame on the cabinet if you use a drill.
Adjust the hinges so that the door is both level across the top and flush against the frame. The hinges are 6-way adjustable hinges. Using these screws, you can adjust the door's position up, down, in, out, and back and forth.
You ready to move to the inside of the cabinet?
Almost. Don't forget the clear bumpers. These will protect the door frame when the door closes on it. Peel off and attach one bumper to each of the outside door corners. Let's install the shelf clips. All cabinets with adjustable shelves come with 4 black shelf clips like these. Push the shelf clips into the pre-drilled holes on the cabinets inside. You could set them at pretty much any height, but make sure you install them on the same level and on both sides and on the front and back. Angle a shelf into the cabinet, setting one side on its shelf clips. Lower the shelf onto the other set of clips. You should hear a click when the shelf locks into place. If not, apply a gentle downward pressure until you hear the clicks. To secure the shelves into place, use 1 1/2-inch silver screw on the underside of the shelf clip.
And
that's it. We have an animation we'll show you to give you a quick refresher of the assembly.
All Slide-Lok products assemble the same way. First slide the top and bottoms into the face frame, slide on one side, then slide on the nailers. The second side, screw in the corner blocks, the legs, then the doors, place your bumpers, then your shelf clips. And finally, the shelf.
all of the assembly animations, instruction sheets, and other tips can be found at our website at Slide-Lok.com.
Every Slide-Lok cabinet goes together using the same dovetail assembly. Face down, shelves, side, nailers, side. Pantries, cabinets, and all of the Slide-Lok stackables are just as easy to assemble as this base cabinet.
Now we are going to quickly show you not only how easy other Slide-Lok products go together, but how fast. We'll assemble a pantry, a stackable, and show you how the Slide-Lok drawers go together.
The pantry assembles just like all Slide-Lok products. Slide on the top and bottom first, then slide on one side. The nailers go on next. Slide on the second side, then screw the corner blocks into place. Insert the legs, tap them home, and secure them into place with the 4 1/2-inch screws. Stand the pantry up. After you install the pantry, you'll install and level the doors. That's all. Stackables work the same way. Assemble the cabinet face frame down in its box. Top then bottom. One side. The nailers. The other side. Corner blocks. Doors. And of course, the clear bumpers. The Slide-Lok drawers assemble just like the cabinets do. Apply a 1/16" bead of wood glue to the female side of the joint. Slide on each drawer side, drawer guides facing out with the rollers at the bottom of the drawer. Slide in the drawer bottom. Screw the corner blocks into the back side of the drawer's back piece first. Slide the back piece's female joint over the back of the drawer bottom. Finish securing the corner blocks to the drawer side using 1/2" screws. Install the drawer support in the cabinet using 2 Euro screws. Make sure the drawer supports are level on both sides of the cabinet. Attach the cabinet drawer guides to the drawer supports using the Euro screws. The cabinet drawer guides are marked left and right. Align the drawer guides with the cabinet drawer guides and push the drawer in.
Slide-Lok is that fast and easy.
If you have any questions about anything you've seen in this video, give your support service specialists a call at 1-800-835-1759 or log on to slidelok.com. That's slide-lok.com. And don't forget to visit Jack's Design Center, where you can design your very own unique Slide-Lok storage system.